Hi guys, welcome back to the Book Corner. I'm Hermione, author and lover of all good things literature. So this is actually my third attempt to do this video. I had to rearrange my home library a little bit more. It's done. It was just basically just the wooden shelves that had to be reorganized and all that jazz. So that took me about an hour, maybe 2 hours to do. And I will say this, I'm not overly obsessed with like how it looks, just as long as everything fits in it. Just an idea that pops into your head. Yeah. So yesterday. Happy Friday, everybody. So I'm actually going to, once I do this video, I'm going to upload it tonight. Well, it's like 2:59 in the morning right now. But anyways, so yesterday I was watching this video, and it had this woman on there where she was basically talking about some of the things that you should not buy, because apparently they're a big waste of money. And two of them I want to kind of focus the video on. So one of them was a Kindle, and the second one was Audible. And I kind of want to explain why I don't agree with it. Now, the Book of the Month Club, I do agree with, which was a complete waste of time. I have only one book in the Book of the Month Club, and somebody commented on that video, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. It has been like a year since I did Book of the Month, so it is very difficult to pay in order to get another book. It has to be like a constant thing, constantly being able to get money from you. So that was really annoying to like no end. So anyways, so I have a Kindle, and I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna show you this one. So this is my Kindle Fire. I bought this a couple of months ago because I wanted to read my comic books. And I really do love it. And I finally managed to find a case that I really loved, that I would want people to see me with, and everything. So you open it up. I don't have it on, but you open it up and you put your little code in. And I chose Hello Kitty. Sorry, hold on a second. I chose Hello Kitty, and it goes with the frame. It does. So, as everyone knows, I have a Kindle Paperwhite, and I've got a Kindle Fire, and then of course I got a tablet, and that one I definitely use to read my comic books. So, so I use this a lot. I use this more than my Kindle Paperwhite because I can watch programs on here and everything, and I don't need to go back and forth. I can also play my bingo game and all this. It has like Audible, Kindle, Freebie, which you don't need to be registered with Amazon to actually use, and everything. So we'll go to Kindle. It opens up like that, and basically you can look at your library. Hold on. Your library, and it has all your books. And then here you got your calendar, and it tells you like what days you read and what days you didn't. And then of course you have your goal for the year, which I have read 108. So I'm actually, my goal for the year is 115 ebooks. And then it has like a bunch of recommendations of different books based on what you have on your Kindle. And then you have your Audible, which lists all of your audiobooks that you have and everything. So I really do happen to like this Kindle a lot. And so she was definitely anti-Kindle. The thing about it is that a lot of people, they have their Kindles on their phones, so they'll sit there and they will read their Kindle, whatever Kindle book they've got, and everything. So the huge difference between this one and the Paperwhite is the Paperwhite, you can delete books off your Kindle, but the downside is if it's like a library book, it actually comes back and it gives you the option of like buying it. If you choose to buy it, then you know. But yeah, so it's one of those things. Everything has a pro and con when you buy stuff. So one of the things I have is Kindle Unlimited, and what that basically is for people that don't know, and I don't know anybody who doesn't know this, but it allows you to read a certain number of ebook titles. So like with the Kindle, they kind of tell, like the Paperwhite, they tell you like, oh, you've already borrowed enough, basically enough Kindle Unlimited editions, and basically you have to return one. This one does not give me that warning, but I have to go onto my Amazon account to return the book back, and everything. Yeah. So one of the things I like about Kindle is you don't actually have to buy a Kindle in order to enjoy the Kindle. You can get the app, you can get the program downloaded onto your phone or your home computer, and you can sit there and you can read ebooks. And that's what I did before I even bought a Kindle, was I had it on my computer and I was reading ebooks that way. And that was good for me because the Kindle thing was free, the books were free, and all that. The ones I didn't have to pay for. But when I had it on the computer, this was before they had Kindle Unlimited. So all the books that I read, I bought the title. I bought the file. I don't actually own it. You don't own anything these days on digital. I really like the Audible, and this was one of the other things that she was very much against because it's owned by Amazon. She did not like Audible. She basically said you can go through Libby, and Libby is great to a certain point, but you have to understand is libraries don't have a lot of money to spend on ebooks. And so they're in the same situation as a lot of people as far as finances are concerned. They just have larger finances, but they still run into the same problem at some point. The licenses are insane and everything. So she was talking about how to get like was it Kobe or something like that. I don't want a Kobe. I don't see the need for a Kobe. I'm like, and I know that has a lot to do with her being in Canada and stuff like that, but that is something that I personally don't want and don't need. But like I have Kindle on my phone, and I can download a book, and I can go ahead and I can do that. The only downside to having Kindle on your phone is you can't purchase ebooks from Amazon, and that is because there's some kind of like thing that they've got between Amazon and Apple, Amazon and Play Store. It's just something that Play Store had to agree to in order to have the app available for you to put on your phone. But other than that, once it's downloaded onto your phone, you can read it anywhere that you want. But yeah, but I don't see why Kindles are for certain groups of people, not groups of people, sorry, for certain people, why Kindles are such an issue. I remember when they first came out, they were like expensive. Nobody could. I don't really think a lot of people had them, and then Amazon lowered the price of the Kindle. And I remember the first e-reader I ever had was actually a what was it? The Barnes and Noble one. The Barnes and Noble one. The thing about it was back when I had mine, I had no problem buying books. And then now it's like I have trouble buying them because of the fact that that there's something wrong with my account, which is I'm going to go to Barnes and Noble like later on, like next year, and say, hey, look, I haven't been able to buy anything from you guys online in like 5 years, and I was promised this from those people, and I never got it, and all that. So hopefully they can figure out like what the heck is going on, because I really would like to buy books from Barnes and Noble instead of buying them from Amazon. So, yeah. So one of the other things that she talked about in the video was that Amazon is ruining publishing. I do not believe it is. The biggest purveyor of problems when it comes to publishing is your main publishing houses. And I think it has a lot to do with this kind of belief that traditional publishing is better than self-publishing because they have this high standard, which is not true anymore, and everything. So as much as I would have liked to agree with her on what she was saying, I can't, because it's one of those things where, you know the truth about traditional publishing, about the strikes that happened and everything. But I think that I am not going to say that Amazon is the best thing in the universe. It's not. But I am not going to get on here and attack a company that has helped so many people get published that they would never have had a chance any other way. And people are making money, and they're making a lot of money. And of course me, I'm not making a lot of money. I'm making a little bit of money, but not a lot of money. But yeah, it's just one of those weird things that happens. But there are people out there that hate Amazon to the point where they will not even buy a blanket off of Amazon. And, that's, if you want to hate Amazon for that, okay, fine. Hate Amazon for that. But I do order my books through Amazon. I do go to Barnes & Noble and buy books through them. And, they both have their good points and they both have their bad points and everything. But at least you don't have to be subscribed to them to buy a book. That is still good. That is still so good. Anyways, I will leave it here. And I will see you guys next time.